Man, what's happening, world? Once again, it's your boy, the Toothless Wonder, coming back with another video. I'm a little, I don't know, lately, like the past couple weeks, I just been real tired, bro. Like, I ain't got a whole lot of giddy up. I got stuff to do, but it's just like, a little sluggish, you know what I'm saying? And I try to, discern, like, why, very introspective, very analytical, you know what I'm saying? And I think it's just a couple of things. One of which, this society is, I feel the weight of it. I feel the narcissism. I feel the egotisticalness. I feel the pursuit or the rat race, the pursuit of money. I feel the lack of community. You know what I'm saying? Coupled with the fact and coexisting at the same time, I also feel this great desire, pressure, to get free by any means necessary. Now, I'm trying to be strategic. I'm trying not to be impulsive. And, of course, I know, we're supposed to endure, so forth and so on. Not to make light of that, but I'm ready to go. It's nothing here for me. Like, I used to think it wasn't nothing in a geographical place where I thought I had planted seeds. But in order to push me on or move me along my journey, had one thing grown there, that'd been the one thing that would have caused me to stay. Now, I just perceive, and I live, and I've said this before, like, I live in a very little small town, you know what I mean, And it don't have nothing to do with the small town. I actually like more rural living. I like space. I like nature. I don't like being packed on top of people and stuff like that. But there's just this great pressure, desire, burden, if you will, to get free and escape this whole entire social construct and all its interlocking mechanisms. The reoccurring bills every 30 days, which will kind of, unless you have some faith or get moved a certain way, it'll kind of keep you on the corporate plantation to maintain. But do we ever really get ahead with this stuff? Inflation, they're like, it's the same plantation construct, right? Except now the fence is invisible. The fence is in your mind. They're imposing these shackles on your spirit. You know what I mean? Or they're mentally, sedating you to a degree. That's why, I was kind of roll solo or whatever. But I live on YouTube where I can hear more just thought-provoking conversation. Things that'll stimulate me mentally. Most things that I delve into in society don't stimulate me. Like, I exercise and all that, for my own purposes. But very seldom, or once in a blue moon, will I meet and have a mentally stimulating conversation. Now, I'll have small talk with people I've already built a rapport with. But I'm just not a real big fan of small talk. It does nothing for me. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather listen to my own thoughts inside my own head than have small talk with whoever about nothing. To me. You know what I'm saying? Not saying everybody got to be like me, but I don't know how much more of this I can take. And then, not only that, but just how this society, whether it's the dynamic between males and females, and, that becomes worrisome. Like, I notice, like, when they have a war, like, they'll make a war on poverty, a war on drugs. It's not a war on the actual thing. It's actually a war on the people that's in it. You know what I'm saying? Like the war on drugs, they didn't go to war with drugs. They locked people up. The war on poverty isn't actually a war on the actual concept of poverty. It's actually a war on people who are already poor. You know what I'm saying? And now I see that everything here is war. And war, psychological, financial, biochemical, over an extended period of time, it becomes, I think anybody who's been in war to whatever level, degree, it becomes wearisome. Yeah, you're trained to handle it because you've been in it so long. But at some point, war just becomes, tiresome and laborsome, burdensome. You know what I mean? It kind of takes you, you know what I'm saying? like we're fighting a war that ain't meant to be won. So typically, one of my kind of mottos is, if I don't like the rules of the game, I don't play. But to a degree, to kind of, and I think I heard the Thinking Man's Templar use this analogy, in which you wake up one day and then you discover you're in a prison. And then you become hell-bent to escape this particular prison. But you just can't leave. You then have to use or utilize whatever you find inside the prison as a resource to break out of the prison. And that's kind of the path I'm on. And of course, in my mind, I know what to do, but you hit these various delays, setbacks, hurdles, obstacles, like with anything else. But I just want to get free, bruh. I want some natural food. Now, of course, nowhere on earth is perfect or ideal. But I would like to believe, and I've come up with the second drunkest person in the room theory, where it could be jacked up. But so long as it ain't like this, it'll seem like paradise. If I can raise my own kids without my, significant other or child's mother attempting to undermine me, who in and of herself has no wisdom other than her desire for control. You know what I'm saying? It's not even about what's in everyone's best interest. This is all selfish, and having to deal with that when I don't want food with it. And I'm working on that. Just the corporate structure of, the 9 to 5 culture, and 5 days out of the week I gotta be here, and da. Then I gotta put up with a whole bunch of clowns at the workplace just to maintain my standard of living. I don't want to put up with nothing I don't want to put up with. Cause I feel like that takes away from me, or it neuters me something. Like I normally wouldn't do this, but because I need a job, then I'll go ahead and put up with it. No, sir, not me. Nah, I'm gonna flip out. Not even flip out, but I'm gonna get fired anyway. I'm gonna just tell everybody the truth about themselves. And then, I'll be like I normally am, shadow banned, shawty, ostrich. Not that I care, because why would I care about the opinions or the good graces of low-grade people who not on my level? And that's not from an egotistical place. That's from a practical place. You're not on my level. Like, who was that? Dragonfly Jones said, it's a pleasure for y'all to meet me, not the other way around. It's 1,000 people. I meet 1,000 people like y'all. I can predict what you gonna do for But you ain't never met no nigga like the kid. But all that, and I'll tie it all together, has come through going through adversity and hardship, affliction. It kind of morphed me into who I needed to be, not realizing what I was going to face later on down the road. So it does give credence to faith, but at the same time, I know the Most High understands that this walk can be burdensome and laborsome and tiresome, and you just yearn for, I don't know what to call it. You just yearn for, it shouldn't be like this. This can't be all there is. This is life. No, sir. I'm willing to pursue it or die trying. What else is there? I ain't gonna be no good little slave, yo. Not to say, what I'm saying, I'll do what I'm supposed to do, and, I'm cordial and respectful of everyone. But, man, I gotta get out I'm like a crab trying to escape the bucket, yo. And here's what's crazy. I guess in the unseen spiritual realm, people will perceive that or maybe whatever's operating in them. And I've had all this weird stuff happen, like with my daughter, with my daughter's mother, like old co-workers, kind of switching up. Not that I care again about none of it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm hell-bent on escape. Because ultimately, if I don't escape, you stuck. You see what I'm saying? But they just don't want you to be the one to be able to do it. Like, I guess familiarity does breed contempt. Because, like, if someone were attempting to do what I'm doing, they'd be a hero in their eye. But if it's someone that you see every day, you despise them. You know what I mean? But none of that stuff ever applied to me, though. Like, if I knew somebody doing something, grab like, yo, that's my man. You know how a nigga doing the corner. Like, I call him right now. Up, yeah, he busy right now, though. He'll hit me back. You know what I'm saying? They won't actually stop your progression. Which is another thing I don't understand. With all the time I got trying to figure a way out, I ain't got time to be worrying about what the next man doing. That's not getting in my way. I just wanted to come through with a quick. And I know this channel's kind of turned into like just my own YouTube diary. Just gotta get out of here, bruh. It's nothing left. But I'm going to salvage what's nothing, turn into something. Because I ain't got no choice. Ooh,